This assignment has to be turned in before midnight. An advantage of internet news reports is that they can be constantly updated. A talented staff, adequate printing facilities, and sufficient distribution points constitute a successful newspaper. The court made the decision to allow the newspaper to print the controversial story. The internet disseminates news more quickly than any newspapers, TV, or the radio can. The story of the presidential scandal had a huge impact on the public. The impact of the news coverage is yet to be known. The newspaper gave in-depth coverage of the tragic bombing. Reporters need to thoroughly investigate the facts before publishing the stories. The father-daughter team of reporters is just one example of many family links at this newspaper. The news media cover the activities of all the major politicians. Jill subscribes to a gardening magazine. The reporters were thorough in their coverage of the event. The story was the result of thorough research. Everyone should get a physical exam annually. The psychiatrist holds an academic appointment at the university hospital as well as having a private practice. The physical therapist assessed the amount of mobility Mr. Kroll had lost after her accident. She diagnosed the problem as a failure to follow the directions for taking the medication. Howard was pleased to find that the diet recommended by his doctor was quite effective. The senior physician carried his instruments in a black leather bag. By carefully managing the limited resources, the couple found the money for the elective surgery. His full caseload prevented the doctor from taking on new patients. The professor gave her former student a recommendation when he applied for a job at the hospital. The official records kept in the city archives showed that an unusually high number of babies are born in the summer months. I was referred to this specialist by the failed treatment. Everyone's mood soured. The patient felt nervous when he saw the serious expression on the doctor's face. I was not aware that flossing my teeth could prevent a buildup of plaque. My dentist likes to take time to catch up before she starts the exam. The dental assistant caught up on her paperwork in between patients. To provide a distraction from the noise, Louise's dentist offered her a pair of earphones. "Let me offer you some encouragement about your crooked teeth." Unfortunately, his poor dental hygiene is evident from a distance. The patient had a habit of grinding his teeth during his sleep. "Let me turn on more lights to properly illuminate the back teeth." The broken tooth rubbed against my tongue, irritating it. Hannah's gums are irritated by foods that are very cold or very hot. I did a quick overview of your teeth and they look in good shape. Let me tilt your head to a more comfortable position for you. She brushes regularly after every meal. I have to remind my son regularly to brush his teeth. The cleaning restored the whiteness of my teeth. I'd like to discuss alternative treatments before I agree to anything. The aspect of HMOs that people most dislike is the lack of personal service. Whenever I have health concerns, I call my doctor. The rising cost of healthcare is of great concern to many people. The nurse emphasized the importance of eating a balanced diet. I incurred substantial expenses that my health plan does not cover. The office manager insisted that she needed more personnel to finish the project on time. Company policy did not provide for overtime pay. The company's insurance policy did not cover cosmetic surgery. I am keeping a record of the portion of my income I spend on health care. Regardless of the cost, we all need health insurance. The insurance company may not reimburse you for the entire cost of your medical care. I have finally found a health plan that suits my needs. Carl's health greatly improved under his new doctor's treatment. Detailed instructions accompany most medications. The staff refused to admit the patient until he had proof of insurance. The doctor suggested that she check with her insurance company to make sure it would authorize a lengthened hospital stay. The labels on the bags designated the type of blood they contained. Let's see if there is an escort available to take you to the parking garage. Your medical records are all marked with your patient number to identify them in case of a mix-up. The hospital chaplain took as his mission to visit every patient admitted each day. You should mention any patient health issues to the staff before you are admitted for surgery. Call the hospital to schedule this procedure for tomorrow. The scientific results prove that the new procedure is not significantly safer than the traditional one. The billing statement was filed with the insurance company last month. The development of medical technology has made surgery much easier on the patient. May I consult with you about a drug interaction case I have? Please take your medication every day to control your high blood pressure. Is this a convenient location for you to pick up your prescription? My doctor put me through some simple tests to detect if I have asthma. Could my cat be a factor contributing to my asthma? My pharmacist was concerned about the interaction of the two medications I was prescribed. My health plan authorization sets a limit on which healthcare providers I can see without the permission. The nurse practitioner carefully monitors the number of medications her patients are taking. To avoid any potential side effects from the medication, be sure to tell your doctor all the drugs you are currently taking. The pharmacist gave Myra a few free samples of the allergy medication. I got the sense it would be better to get my prescription filled right away. My doctor volunteered to call the drugstore, so my medication would be waiting for me. The two parties agreed to abide by the judge's decision. For years,